Blissful morning, beautiful people. How is everyone out there on this lovely April 1st? So happy April 1st, beautiful people. My name is Natural. Welcome to my channel. YouTube family, you are appreciated. So listen, we got a very, very interesting topic today. First of all, cheers. I am having moringa. See my moringa leaf on the side and soursop leaf mixed together, blended. I'm a blender. Everyone knows that I'm a mixer. It's a fresh pot too. So yes, I got a very, very interesting topic today. And I wrote some notes down over here so you'll see me keep looking. And while we're talking, I'm going to be giving myself a sea moss gel facial. For those of you that have no idea who Natural is, I was born and raised in America, in lovely Wilmington, Delaware. And sea moss gel, lovely Wilmington, Delaware. And I now reside on the lovely island of Grenada. So you can see the topic. We're going to get straight to it. And I just cleaned my skin. For those of you that have invested and venture into sea moss gel as a way to heal yourself naturally, today's my day. I try to do at least once or twice a week. Once or twice a week. And make sure you clean your skin first, that's all. And be good to yourself. Massage deeply into your skin. Make sure you get everywhere into the crevices of your eye sockets. Underneath your eye, right where those bags would normally sit. If you're not getting your proper rest. And then just let it sit there. Let it sit there. And while we are diving into this topic, it's cut and dry, real clear. The top 10. This is coming from someone who has lived on this lovely island for 8 years. Not 8 days, not 8 months, 8 years. So, the top 10. Let me get my paper. Okay. I love sea moss gel. I'm going to just let it seep into my skin. Then when I take it off my skin, my face, I'll take it off my hands. Your whole entire body can benefit from sea moss, inside and out. Okay, top 10. Top 10 things you need to know. And this is serious business, y'all. Some of it you're going to like. Some of it you may not. But we welcome all opinions. It's just that I look at a million videos on Grenada and how beautiful it is, but nobody's really given the deep diving truth. So these are some truths, some top 10 truths. Okay, first, job versus entrepreneurship. I would not suggest that you come here looking for a job. You may come and get one, but do not, by any means, put all your eggs in one basket, come into an island that is 138 or 33 square miles. I believe it's 38, 138 square miles. This is a tri-island, sister island. You got 3 sisters. You got Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. And I believe that's 138 square miles. If I'm not mistaken, you can research, but it's real close. It's between 133 and 138. Do not. Half of the people on the island don't even have jobs. So why would you come wholeheartedly looking for one. Now, I came looking for one, and I had a beautiful interview. I was coming from South Africa when I came. And I was just a teacher in a village with no electricity, no running water. I thought it was supposed to happen here. And the interview was wonderful. And I always talk about this because I saw the guy that interviewed me. Hi, Elvis Moraine. I saw him in the supermarket the other day. He said, "You still here?" Of course, I'm still here. Be prepared. There's something inside of you, and I will do a video on this. They're called God-given talents. Be ready to rely on them. I'm not the only one was born with them. I'm not the only one that has them inside of me. They have the ability to sustain you, create you many, many streams of income, and take you far. Remember that. If you don't remember nothing else from natural, that's number one. Number two, awareness. And I might do these in any order, but they don't come in no specific order. I just picked the top 10 off the top of my head. Awareness. We're talking about safety. Being a single woman, I came here a single woman. Safety was my number one. You going to another country. You want to practice safety like you would anywhere else in the world. Even when I'm home in America, where crime is really, really, really high these days, I still practice safety. And even though Grenada came up in my research, yes, I did research before I moved here. Grenada came up the number one island, the safest island of all the islands, the safest of all. Grenada came up the safest island of all the islands. People, I'm sorry, it's a lot of traffic going by, and it was making it difficult to hear. Yes. So, I'm sorry, that was a big distraction. Okay, awareness. Grenada came up the safest island of all the islands, and it really is a safe island, but it does not mean that you cannot be robbed. They ain't that slow, and it ain't that safe that you cannot be robbed and things cannot happen to you. We've had some of the most horrific crimes happen recently. I won't get into that. You can follow your news, or we can have another video on it. But it's still the safest island of all the islands. Yes. So, be careful. It's the safest of all the islands, but they will still get you. Okay? Sitting on the beach, minding your business, get in the water, leave your keys, go in your car and rob you. All that will happen. So practice safety. Health benefits. Health benefits versus herbs and spices. Health benefits versus herbs and spices. Yes. Now, there are no medical benefits here. The hospitals are not the best. The doctors are limited. They will tell you themselves, wherever you from, pack up and go get a second opinion. They will tell you themselves. They're not even going to pretend to have the best medical team. It's not. So there is something called herb and spices. Grenada has been blessed. Grenada is the island of spice. And I'm not a great Bible verse quote person. But if you are, there is something inside of there that says, "For I have given you everything." That everything exists here on this island. Yes, moringa literally took me off of blood pressure and cholesterol medicine. Sea moss literally bought me an extra 5. Yes, humble apologies. It was time to take the sea moss gel facial off. Yes, so as we were saying, the healing benefits of the spice oil. This is Grenada is known as the Isle of Spice. Absolutely. It has the ability to heal you, protect your immune system. So we specialize in sea moss, moringa, and soursop leaf. Sea moss got our immune system covered. You want to make COVID mad? Moringa, like I just shared with you, took me off of blood pressure and cholesterol medicine. Literally, I was on it when I was them last few months coming back from South Africa. And when I arrived here, I was on it, prescribed by a doctor. No longer exists. And the soursop leaf got our cancer sufferers or patients covered. I'm telling you, has the ability to heal. Those are the richnesses, if that's a word, of the island. Yes, so don't underestimate them. You'll have to learn to live by them if you plan on living. It's the reason why I don't understand, and this may sound harsh, but it's not. A lot of people on the island have really, really bad teeth. Their mouths are in a disarray. And I know for sure it's one or two things. And it doesn't have a lot to do with making it or not making it to the dentist. A dentist told me a long time ago, Natural, if you brush your teeth, not even twice a day, once a day, and not let food sit between your teeth. People say, Natural, you go through your teeth with anything. If I don't have no dental floss, I'm getting that food because I have spaces in my teeth. So food could easily sit between. That's what brings the cavities and the sickness and the disease from the gums and all that. A lot of it is simply not brushing teeth. I can vouch for that. But if you were to do those things, but there is something here called a neem tree, Neem. You've heard of neem toothpaste. Guess what? You can go to Grand Isle Beach and sit right under the tree. There is no way. I don't get to the dentist every 6 months. I'm telling you, I live in the islands. I get there when I get there. I might come once a year, and I didn't go last year. Yes, I did. The last 2 years, they said, Natural, wow, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. What I'm doing is gathering those leaves from that neem tree and not letting food sit between my teeth. The same thing that could be done here, but for some reason, they're not brushing their teeth. Because I've seen people where you could pick it up. No, that's unacceptable. People brush your teeth. So, but you have everything here. For I have given you everything. Everything is here to heal you and your teeth is what I'm saying. I'm not being mean. But cleanliness really is next to godliness. Clean your mouth. Use the herbs of the island. It's a rich gift. It's the gift that makes the island rich. Use it. Number 5 or 6, I done lost track. This is a no dating culture zone. Literally. If you don't have to date when you get here, you'll be in a much better... Now, I'm not putting nobody down, but the conditions that our people, I don't care what you date. In my case, it would be men. No dating culture zone. And I've talked to several people. I'm always talking to people. And it's a no dating culture zone. Now, you can get some good DICK. You can get some good community DICK. You can get some good. But if that's all you want. Now, if you want more, it requires dating you. And come over your house nicely. Give you some good everything nicely. But after that, you have to know that you're worth more, and you have to know that you have so much more to offer. So I hope and pray that nobody has to come here and date. Bring it with you. My mother used to say, never bring sand to the beach. I disagree with her on that one. I wish I could wake her up out her grave and say, Mom, you was finally wrong. Because I used to be mad at her because she was right about everything. You was wrong. You better bring some sand to the beach. In Grenada, bring some sand to the beach. And I hope you don't have to date here. I hope you can bring your thing with you. Bring your thing with you. You can have a lovely life. But come here trying to date, you're going to be kind of sad. I'm sorry. Nobody's calling you back. This is number 6 or 7. I'm not sure. Nobody's calling you back for business. Now, I know we come from these countries and they'll say, we'll call you. will call you. But guess what? You better be prepared to call them. I don't care what it is. A marriage certificate, a court date, purchasing a piece of land, a bank statement, dealing with an insurance company, dealing with the police. Oh, God, we're going to make the police next. Nobody's calling you back. Nobody. Prove me wrong. Be prepared to call them back. Business is not that good here. Oh, let me just say this. When I lived in Antigua and Barbuda, it was one of the most beautiful places I've ever lived. Again, Antigua and Barbuda was 15 years behind in time. Guess what? Grenada's a little slower than Antigua. They're at the bottom. It's almost like Florida in the States is at the bottom. They're about 20 years behind in time. So if you think somebody calling you back, everything's written by hand, ain't nothing put in a computer, please try to stay clear. I think this is number 7 or 8. Please try to stay clear of the police. To protect and serve don't exist here. It didn't even exist in Antigua. It don't exist. Try to stay clear, even in a car accident or if somebody run into the back of you. Somebody run into the back of you is automatically their fault. The police here would tell you the two people to figure out whose fault it is, and you got 7 days to come and tell us how you gonna handle it. What? I'm just saying. The help is needed. And no, they ain't gonna let nobody come in here and help them. From Canada, UK, America, nothing. They're gonna run you out of here because they are not open to learn how to handle a simple domestic dispute call. I'm sorry, it don't exist. So nobody's calling you back, and try to stay clear of the police, because if you have to call them, you're gonna be crying. Okay, and I think this is number 8, 9, or 10. The national dish, all down, is a must. However, everybody can't cook it. I've been places where I was like, please take this plate back. But I'm telling you, I'm going to suggest one place, Patrick's, local home style restaurant on the main road. Tell somebody to drop you there. Matter of fact, call them first. Call them first and see if they're serving all down for the day. See if they're serving all down for the day. It's a must. You must.